Hi, I'm Lura Johnson, and I'm the piano soloist for the upcoming Pennsylvania Phil concerts that are including Beethoven's really unusual work, the Choral Fantasy. This piece is so unusual in terms of the forces that are used. It was actually created because Beethoven was putting on a benefit concert that already included two of his symphonies, part of his Mass in C major, and one of his piano concertos. And so he wrote the piece as a way to gather all the artists on stage and have them premiere a new work written just for that occasion. It's a little bit misleading to call it a fantasy, because a fantasy is a free-flowing composition, and this piece actually, though it has a very free-flowing improvisatory piano solo at the opening, it's actually a theme and variations style, form. It's also a little misleading to say that it's in C minor. Beethoven loves to write in C minor when he's feeling dramatic and when he's shaking his fist at the world. It's very turbulent and passionate, and sometimes has some anger in it. This piece does begin in C minor, and the opening piano cadenza is all of those things. This is the Beethoven of the Fifth Symphony or the Pathétique Sonata. But he quickly moves to C major and brings out this melody that is so reminiscent of the Ninth Symphony that it bears examination. They have very similar rhythmic structure, very similar use of small melodic intervals. You can play both melodies on only white keys, and it only takes 6 white keys. So it's a great piece for young students to learn. Very simple melodies, both of them, and they also have an identical phrase structure. Let me show you what I mean. Here's Ode to Joy, which begins with a question. Which is then answered. Fragments. And a return to the answer. Here's the Choral Fantasies melody. Question. Answered. Fragments. And a return to the answer. If that doesn't convince you, listen to what happens when I play the two melodies at the same time. Ode to Joy in my right hand, Choral Fantasy in my left hand. Both texts for these melodies are based on uplifting and joyful concepts, glory, joy, life's harmoniousness. Very, very positive, and both have a tremendously uplifting effect. So I really hope you'll come out and hear this really unusual piece that a lot of people have been going to concerts their whole lives and never even knew this piece existed. So it's a great opportunity. We'll see you there.